Welcome to the wonderful session. Today we are going to discuss about artificial intelligence for logistics and supply chain. So we are in beginning, unit 1, AI, we call it artificial intelligence for logistics. So before going to the course, we need to understand what is artificial intelligence and what is logistics and supply chain and how they are integrated, how this artificial intelligence and logistics can work together. See, the world is full of convergence. We need to integrate things to work better. We need to bring different technologies together so that we get the maximum benefit out of it. I am Dr. Maharajan with you on a wonderful knowledge sharing session. Before we go into this, let us see whether you can guess what we are exactly going to discuss. Guess the topic. What is sparkling in your mind? So we have suppliers, manufacturers, and distributors. So if you carefully look, can you link all these three pictures on the top? Is there any connection among them or between them? And we have on the downside, we have transportation, inventory, production, and supply chains. So we know by transportation, the routes, vehicle scheduling, and how to deliver the management and the inventory, our stocks in simple terms. How do we stock includes both the raw materials and work in progress and finished goods. And how do we do production? How do we schedule the production? How do we schedule the maintenance? And how do we manage our supply chains? How do we manage the bottlenecks? How do we manage the interruptions? These all things. So what we are going to study? Okay, I think you are guessed right. So we are discussing about how applications of machine learning. Now we are introducing one more term called machine learning in supply chain. See, machine learning and artificial intelligence are closely related. It is the machines we need, mean the computers. How do they learn? See, we have many things. We have where whatever business we do, we need to understand the demand, what the customers want. We need to forecast the demand. Before that, no business can run. So we need to predict the future demand based on historical data. Okay, for this machine learning or artificial intelligence will be of much useful to us. And then we already spoke about inventory. So we can use machine learning to predict how much inventory we need, when should we order things, how to manage the inventory, all these things we can manage. And transportation, again we spoke of how to minimize the transportation cost, maximizing the delivery speed, and minimizing the cost, minimizing the time. So these are all things we can do. We can improve our supply chain using machine learning. Now we understood how these things are related. Fine. So before we go into logistics, how the artificial intelligence, machine learning are used in logistics, we need to understand the techniques. Okay. So in machine learning, we have mainly 2 or 3 types. One is called supervised learning, the other is called unsupervised learning. See, we will see what is supervised learning first. Supervised learning means, say here it is clearly shows machine learning on the picture on the right. Machine learning, supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning, those things. And we have different techniques for all these things. Use regressions, classification, and all. We will see them in detail. For now, supervised learning you simply understand, okay, like the classifications, they are already given. For example, you want the machine to identify which animals eat grass, which animals eat flesh. So we herbivorous, carnivorous, something like that. We already given the classification. We describe their types. Based on that, if we give a new animal, the machine will try to identify where it fits into. That is already the topics are given, already the headings are given, already the classifications are given. In that case, supervised learning works. Okay, the machine already learns. Then when you give a new things, machine tries to fit them in any one of the classes. So for this, we have all these techniques. We need to have regressions predicting the effect of one variable or many variables on the other variable. Okay, that's the regression, and we can use classification. We spoke of, classifying customers based on their purchase behavior, high purchase customers, high value customers, medium value, low value, these all things. And we can use time series. Time series is simply analysis in this, the x-axis generally is time. So how the for demand changes over a period of time, how the range changes over a period of time. Okay, so all these things we can find out. Then neural networks, this is the latest concepts. So it's like our brain works, our natural system, our neural system works. So it's very complex pattern basically. Okay, this supervised learning techniques there. So real life cases, we can check this. All these companies are using. Amazon is using, Walmart is using, UPS, FedEx. These all companies are using machine learning in action actually for their managing inventory, managing delivery. Okay, all these are used. I think by now you got a fair idea how what is machine learning or artificial intelligence, how it is applied in supply chains. Okay, now you can just check your understanding. So what is demand forecasting? Okay, try to answer these questions. A company uses machine learning to forecast demand for its product. How can they use the information to improve the supply chain operations? Okay, can you find a link between the forecasted demand using machine learning or artificial intelligence and improvement in supply chain operations? Are you able to find the link? If you are convinced they are both are related, then you understood actually. Then transportation optimization also, how machine learning helps us in optimize our transport. That means minimizing the cost, increasing the efficiency and effectiveness. Fine. So summary, you can see what we take home. Machine learning offers so many techniques so that we can optimize inventory, we can reduce the cost, we can increase customer satisfaction, these all things. Great. Now, this part one actually, these are the references. We'll see more about, we learn about artificial intelligence, we learn about supervisory learning. We'll again see about unsupervised learning in the next video. Until then, be with me. I am Dr. Maharajan. Fine.